So now let us see the different types of aluminum alloys. So this is a partial eutectic system. We already discussed many times. Recently also I explained this one. So what are the two types of aluminum alloys here we have? So in this figure it is shown. See this one and 2 based on the percentage of alloying element. See this one alloying element, Mu means alloying element. So this one is aluminum. So here we have the alpha phase. This is actually in we have seen, we discussed, we assumed this one as beta. So here we are assuming this one as theta, no problem. Okay, so this is just like a partial eutectic system. So here you have the alpha, here you have theta. So you will see only at this line only you can see the pure aluminum. It melts at 660 degrees of Celsius. So the alloys which contain smaller amount of alloying element than the saturated, so alpha solution. See this one, this is alpha phase. See from here when it is heated, its solubility of alloying elements, Me is the alloying element, it is increased up to this percent. So this region, up to this region, this is these alloys. So from here to here alloys. So these alloys are we can say wrought aluminum alloys. So see this one, the alloying elements up to here. So remaining thing is aluminum. These alloys from here to here, these alloys we are calling as wrought aluminum alloys. So from this point to this point, these alloys, this is eutectic mixture. Between these two alloys, you have the casting alloys. So once again I am reading this one. Okay, alloys which have alpha solution, alpha solid solution, predominantly these are the alpha solid solution. So this phase is called as are the so-called wrought aluminum alloys. So that interval is shown here. Similar, the alloys which have more amount of alloying elements from here to here, this up to the eutectic mixture, these are called as casting alloys. Okay. Now, let us see the designation of aluminum alloys. So, if we see this designation of aluminum, see there are two types of alloys. One is wrought iron and casting aluminum alloys. So, wrought aluminum alloys is designated with 4 numbers, and casting aluminum alloys are designated with 3 digits with 1 decimal point, that you see here in this one. So the wrought system is a 4-digit system, and the casting having 3 digit and 1 decimal place system. Okay, don't worry, easily we can understand. So wrought alloy designation system has 4-digit wrought aluminum. So we can say series. Okay, that series also we see in the next slides. 4-digit wrought aluminum alloy. This is identification system. The first digit. So this wrought aluminum alloys are identified by the designated by the 4 digits. So the first digits indicates the principal alloying element. So for suppose in the aluminum, the alloying elements we are adding. For suppose if you add the copper, say copper and 5 elements if we add, among the 5 elements, copper is one of them. If it's the percentage of copper is more than the remaining things, we can say the 4 is the aluminum principal alloying element, which has been added to the that is indicate this first digit indicates the principal alloying element which has been added to the aluminum alloy, and is often used to describe the aluminum alloy series, say 1 series, 2 series, 3 series up to 8 series, not 1000. So 1 series means here alloying element 1, 2 is alloying element 2, like that. 1 series, let's say 1000 series, 2000 series, 3000, like that also we can call, no problem. The second single digit in this one, first digit indicates that alloying element, principal alloying element. 1 represents for the aluminum, this represents for the copper, 3 represents for, okay, we see however we see in the next slides. So second digit in this 4 digits, so it represents the modification of Li. Modification, how many times we modified the composition of that one. If it is 0, if the second point is 0, that indicates modification of the specific Li. So that is if it is 0, there is no modification. If it is 1, once it is modified. If it is 2, twice it is modified. Right? So next one is third and fourth. They are orbital numbers given to the to identify specific Li in that series. What is this one? So for suppose, for example, if you see 5 indicates that magnesium is added. Say for suppose in that one magnesium is added. 5 indicates that magnesium added. 1 indicates that once it is modified. 83 represent for suppose from uh, 5-1 series. 5-1 series, let us assume 100 LIs. In that among 100 LIs, 83 is the 83rd Li in that series. That's all. If in the 5000 series, if there are 100 LIs, this 83 represents the 83rd of that Li in that 100 LIs. And don't worry of that one. Okay. So 83 identifies in its in the series, right? The only exemption to this Li numbering system is if it is with the one series aluminum Li. So if you have one series of aluminum, there is no principal alloying elements. That is pure aluminum, which consists of 99.5% of minimum aluminum where we have. That is pure aluminum is identified with one series. So that is in that one series. Okay, in which case the last 2 digits provide the minimum aluminum percent above 99%. Okay, you don't bother of that one. If it is one series where we have 99.5% of aluminum, remaining things are other things. Okay, now say this wrought aluminum alloy designate system, you can see here. So if it is one series where we have 99% of minimum aluminum. If copper is added, we can say copper. If three represents magnesium is the principal alloying element. If it is 4 series, here we have the silicon is the main alloying element, principal alloying element. 5 is the magnesium. It is the 5 indicates that in which the principal alloying element is magnesium. In 6 series, combination of silicon and magnesium. In the 7 series, we have zinc as the principal alloying element. So other things are the other alloying elements. Right? Right, sir. Right, once again I am explaining this one. The first digit indicates that type of principal alloying element, not percentage. If it is 1, aluminum, pure aluminum. If it is 2, copper is added. 3 indicates that magnesium is the principal alloying element in that alloy. 3 indicates that silicon is the principal alloying element in that alloy. 5 indicates that magnesium is the principal alloying element in that one. 6 indicates that magnesium and silicon, these two are the principal alloying elements. 7 indicates that zinc. So like that we have. Next, second digit represents how many times the Li is modified. So heat treatment like that, and machining, heat treatment and like that. So how many modifications made to that one. Next one is next two represents based on the percentage of copper and other one. So series, in the two series, for suppose if you have 100 Lis, so if we have the 23rd Li, if we select here, you put that one as 23. So like that, the aluminum wrought aluminum Lis are designated.